Hey guys, welcome back to Making Everyday Magic. My name is Shanna. If you are new here, we are a homeschooling family of 4 who's in our 6th year of homeschooling. We have an almost 11-year-old 5th grader and a 6-year-old 1st grader. And we come here and share life kind of in general. Today, I wanted to share with you our cleaning plan. Guys, before we go any further, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find us right on down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. You guys know, I have come here and I have talked many a times about how we're kind of regaining our footing from last year, just kind of being a little crazy. Nothing bad at all, just a little crazy, just a bit out of sorts. Dad had gone back to work. Things are just different. And the struggles that we had that honestly, until we were kind of past it, we didn't realize we were having. One of those was keeping up with the house. You guys know that we homeschool. I run this channel and another channel, our travel channel, Suitcase Princess. I also have an online retail business through Etsy, and my husband works full time and the kids do dance and art and things. So there's a lot going on. One of the things that I have honestly always struggled with is keeping up on kind of what needs to be done as far as housework. And I honestly think that it's because it just kind of sucks. Like, who likes it? Nobody likes it. I like to have a clean house, and honestly, I operate much better when things are done. And you guys know I've come here and I've talked about how we do have cleaners who come in every other week. And I have debated, as I've kind of gotten a better handle back on life a little bit, that I'm like, we can do this, we can handle it. Because I do feel, and I am not ignorant to the fact that it is an absolute luxury that we can afford that to come in. Absolutely is. Absolute luxury that everybody in my house is in full support of that. And that we can literally afford to make it happen. And I don't mean to, whine and complain first world problems, but I would rather not spend that money in that way. I would rather feel like I had a good handle on our household, on the maintenance, on the cleaning and things like that. And what tends to happen is it is lowest on the totem pole and it gets pushed to the side, pushed to the side, pushed to the side. And it becomes a thing where I am so stressed that it is not done, but I am incapable of getting it done. And I know that a lot of you can really resonate with this, which is why I decided to come here and share this. So I would prefer, in an ideal world, that I was on it, on all of it. And I have come here and I've shared cleaning things before. And I've shared the fact that we have had cleaners come in, and I am going to come here and I am going to hopefully show you how I am getting my ability, my family, because it is not my job, our family's ability to get on and consistently stay on the maintenance and the cleaning and the care of our home. So I am coming here and I am sharing my plan for doing that. And I am not sure quite yet, depending on how long this video gets, I'm not sure quite yet if I'm going to try to do almost like a week of vlog style, how we're doing with it, keeping up with it or not keeping up with it. So I'm going to try that. But here is the essential plan. We do have, let me show you, chores that the girls are responsible for every week, and these hang up and they use whiteboards, like a dry erase board on them. And they've got everyday chores up top and then their individual chores on the bottom. And then at the end of the week, if these are all checked off, then they get paid their allowance, which is 10 for the big kid, 5 for the little kid. And that is how their kind of chore system works. And then they are responsible for like making their bed and picking up after themselves. And we do a pretty good job of picking up every day. It's the things like the floors that never seemed to get done all at once. So when we have somebody coming in and doing them, and the kids and I leave the house and go do something fun, and then I come home and my house is magically clean, it's awesome. However, it is a little bit of a pain to have to be out around their schedule. And I feel bad just kind of being here while they're here. I don't know why. But I do. I feel like we're in the way. So it's a little hard to every other Friday try to be out of the house so that they can do what they need to do. And then their timing is a bit inconsistent. And honestly, the quality is a bit inconsistent. And I would just rather feel the pride and joy of knowing that I have that all the time. So instead of my house being like clean once every 2 weeks, like the way that I want it to be, like really clean and even still being a bit disappointed, I would rather know that it's like it every day because I'm working on it every day. And I know how clean. I may not get the bathtub as clean as they get it, but if I'm cleaning it, I know the effort that went into it. So I'm going to appreciate it a little more than if I'm paying somebody and it's not as clean as I want it to be. And I know that a lot of you will understand at least that portion of it. So my plan is to not get rid of the cleaners until we have successfully maintained our home to the level that we want it to be for a period of time. And I am thinking that because it is early March now, if I do that now, it is the hardest it will be to do because we do still have dance and school and all the other things. So if we can get into these good habits now, theoretically, when summer comes, it will be a cinch. Because I feel like if I wait for summer, then as soon as we introduce something else, it will be like, oh, and it will be hard again. So that is my plan. My plan is not to get rid of anyone until I have proven to myself and my people that we can do this. So that is the plan. Now, what is the plan, Shauna? Well, let me explain to you. I've talked before that I love a good theme day, and I love a good theme day. I love a good reset at the end of the day, which is very nice where like the kitchen is wiped down and the house is just set fresh. So I love that. I also know that people are gonna ask like, well, what's your deep cleaning plan? It's better in the spreadsheet, but I'm not gonna print 47 pages of it, but I literally went through every single room and thought about like what all needs to be done in that room, and I made a list. So I have a nice spreadsheet. Now, I also, because I'm making a plan, I probably don't always need to start from scratch for this, but I always tend to because notes is how my brain works really, really well. So what I have done is I have come up with a full week of plans, not Saturday and Sunday because I'm not gonna do it. So I'm not gonna lie to myself because I won't do it, okay? I really won't. So we have Make It Right Monday, which is gonna be like everything I need to do for the week. So like calling people, appointments, clearing out mail, getting my schedule on track, getting my orders caught up, because I always have a lot of orders from the weekend, and you guys know I've talked about this an absolute ton. I suck at Mondays. So I'm just not gonna make that hard because, well, I'm self-aware. Okay, I suck and it's not gonna get done. So Make It Right Monday, Tinkle Sprinkle Tuesday, and that's gonna be the bathrooms and the kitchen, and then the oven, because the cleaners do clean the oven every single time they come, which is kind of amazing. And to be absolutely honest with you, I have maybe cleaned it like 5 times since we moved in because that job sucks. So I'm gonna try to be a good person to clean the oven all the time though. And then sorting out our food plan. So whether that is, all right, this week I need to, sorry, my nose ring is twisting. I need to make like, pull out these things or prep these things or make, like a grocery list, things like that. So Tinkle Sprinkle Tuesday, wax on, wax off Wednesday is gonna be like dusting and floors. Dusting and floors on Wednesday. Okay, Thursday, that's extra. So that's gonna be like really big chores or those things from my list. And I always do laundry. I just do, this works best for us one day. I don't do like the one load every day, I can't do that. But we do it all in one day. So that's extra Thursday is like declutter or like really big chores and do the best that I can. And then Friday is gonna be Forget About It Friday. And that's gonna be those things that you forget about. Like outside, like your front door, or prepping for the weekend, or the car, or making sure the girls have the guineas done, or like sheets, wash the sheets. So Forget About It Friday. And then daily is wiping down the kitchen, sinks and counters, dishes. We run the dishes every night. My husband unloads them every morning. It's perfect. And then making sure that everything is completely picked up and making the beds every day. So that's the plan, okay? That's the plan. We're going to see if I can do it, okay? Okay. Now, the goal is to film this, and by filming it, I will hold myself accountable. So it will start. Let me see. I think I can do, yes, my plan will be I might start it tomorrow Wax on, wax off Wednesday would be tomorrow. I could do that, or I could do a full week next week. I might do wax on, wax off Wednesday and start on Wednesday, which would be crazy, but I might do it. So this is the plan. I'm gonna keep you posted on how it goes because I know that I'm not the only person who struggles with this stuff. Keeping the house clean is just such a, right? It's a PETA. It's a PETA, you know that acronym? And it's crummy. So I know I'm not the only person who struggles with this, especially homeschooling and especially working from home, but I want to keep my money. That would be nice, but I want it done because my brain functions better in neatness. So it has been nice that by having the cleaners come, it does force us to fully pick up, but that is only happening every other week. And I don't want that to happen. I want it to be every day. So I hope this works. I don't even know. All right, guys, let's cut over. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so it's Thursday, and Thursday would be that's extra, like a big decluttering job, something I haven't gotten to, anything I need to catch up on from the week, and we do laundry. Today, I am focusing on laundry, and my that's extra big job, my declutter job, is going to be working to find people to come relocate the at least 2 raccoons that my husband discovered last night. He went out to take the trash out. He was coming back, and our roof has like a lot of levels because it's like the house is 2 stories on the front and then like 1 story on the back. So it's got a lot of different levels and like overhangs and where the roof joints come in like this. And he was walking back and he looked up and saw a pair of glowing eyeballs. And so he followed that around and there was another pair of glowing eyeballs. And then they went up under an eave and then they kind of backed into a corner and then they had disappeared. And so, yes, there's a flippin' hole and there are raccoons living in my ceiling. Well, roof, attic, eave, I don't know. We're going to determine that today. Today, the goal is to just figure out what the hootenanny is going on with the raccoons. So I'm going to try to be a really good person and do everything correctly and humanely. However, that also equals $, $. So, guys, okay. We're gonna drop. I had a guy call me last night, like 10 o'clock at night, and the range is like $700 to $2,000. So I don't even know. I have exactly no idea how much this is gonna cost. I have no idea how many raccoons there are because I'm hoping they have not already had babies in my ceiling. But that's the job for today. The job for today is just laundry and evicting the raccoons. Okay, that's the goal. I'll keep you posted. Sorry about the sound of my cutter. Okay, so since it really needs to be done, and this is a really easy job that I can do while working around everything else today, I'm gonna try, because I changed my cut file and I haven't reorganized any of my things. So if I can get that done today and get those actually back in their boxed home, that would be amazing. Help me out a ton. So that's gonna be my goal for the day, on top of laundry and like normal life. Okay, so we can do it. We can do it. Okay. It's Friday. Hey, yo. If you recall, it is Forget About It Friday and things I have forgotten about I need to catch up on. So today we had our second pest control people out in 2 days. The raccoon situation is being resolved as humanely as possible. If you didn't know how they do this, let me save you $1,000 so that you too can do this in the future if you need to. First of all, y'all, I grew up in the country. I know a lot of people, they were like, you know what is not expensive? A bullet, which I would never do, never. They were also like, I've got a trap, let me do this. But nobody seems to explain to me what happens in the second portion of that equation. Like, okay, I have put the raccoon in the trap. And now I do what with it? Because I'm not picking up a trap. My understanding is they go banana town when they get in a trap. I'm not doing that either. So what has happened is they have come and the man came and he basically, so we saw 2 of them. So we are scared that there are babies in the place that the eave they got into. There's a reasonably sized hole, which it only takes a 4-inch hole, y'all. 4-inch hole. And so basically what they do is they went into the attic and to the hole on the outside and they put male raccoon scent, which I am just hoping isn't just straight urine. But basically that makes the females, because here's your biology lesson, the male raccoons will kill the babies of a female in order to put her back into heat so they can mate with her. True story. So they put the scent out, which makes the mommy go, oh my gosh, my babies are in danger, and they will move them. Or it just makes them say, I want to be here, and I get out. And so they put the scent out, and then they put duct tape around the hole so they can still go in and out. But what happens is that duct tape will actually pick up some of their hair. So then they come back and they check the tape. And after the tape is clear for a few days, he said this should take about a week, then they will patch the hole and make it all better. And they're going to reinforce the other areas where it looks like maybe they could get in because they're just going to move next door. A little hinky plan, like a little bit of a hinky situation with that is that we are literally, like, the materials have been ordered, deposits been paid, whole situation has happened for having the siding on at least 2 of the 4 sides of our house taken off entirely and put back on. So there's not a lot of point in doing a lot of stuff right there because I'm going to rip it all off. So that's what you need to know. So Fuggeddaboutit Friday. We are running out of groceries. It is spring break next week and we are having cousins come stay over. So we need food. So I am placing grocery orders. Did work through some of my pile over there that I showed you guys yesterday. So I am going to finish that up. The girls, I think, have wrapped up their chores for the week. So all in all, this would be day 3. We are feeling real good about it. Okay? Okay. Good job. Okay, so it's Make It Right Monday. We had a good weekend. I did not think about how it is spring break and I am babysitting. So I currently have 5 kids in my house. So for Make It Right Monday, the goal is going to be literally just picking up the mess they've made. Not only do I have 5 kids, it's time change. Why? Because I'm a glutton for punishment. So I got them out. I got them to the zoo this morning during spring break. Again, I don't know what I'm thinking. And it is insanity. So I am going to eat a midday bowl of cereal and hope to God my house is in some sort of livable manner by the end of the day for Make It Right Monday. I also am going to attempt to we have finally received HOA approval to repair the rest of our fence. So I am going to attempt to get that scheduled, and that checks that box for me. So yeah, that's it. That's it today. Also, we still have raccoons, I think, but they should be gone soon. Yes. Okay, so it is Tuesday. It's Tinkle Sprinkle Tuesday. I'm still worn out from time change. We had 5 kids in the house yesterday. Went and visited more people when we got rid of them. We've seen tons of cousins. We're exhausted. Nobody wants to do anything, but I need to get this done. So it is what it is, but it is the last day. You guys are helping hold me accountable. So today, it is already almost 3. We've just kind of been doing kind of the next best thing to do. I had such grand plans, and instead I'm like, what is how can I get the most done with the least amount of effort is what the day turned into. And here we are. So, okay, so I'm going to do the bathrooms and the kitchen lickety split. I'm going to try to show you a before of the kitchen. The other stuff just needs like a wipe down, so there's not like a before. Yes, I picked this stuff up to try, so we're going to see how it goes in the bathroom. And yeah, I'm going to power through. I'm going to get it done as fast as I possibly can. Raccoon update is that there has been no hair on the tape for several days, and so theoretically they should be able tomorrow or Thursday to patch up the hole. So we might be done with that whole fiasco pretty soon. So, all right, guys, I am not topless. I have a shirt. You just can't see it. Okay, yeah, bye. Okay, it may not seem like a big deal to you guys, but it really is to me. Full week of intended chores. And it's taken me about an hour and 20 to do like all of the bathrooms and the kitchens. I'm thinking I'm gonna split those up. Maybe throw a kitchen on, make it right Monday. But proud of myself. So I did it, you did it. Thanks for coming along. And now I just have to stick with it. That's the goal, guys. That's the goal. All right, guys, I hope, since I'm pre-filming this before actually doing it, I hope that I was accountable and successful. And yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think. Write on down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. Guys, I hope that this was helpful, entertaining, or informative for you. As always, you can find us down below in the comments or over on Instagram. And yeah, just let me know what you think, because I feel like it's a really good plan, and I do well with a plan and I do well with a goal. I just hope that we can make it work. And I also don't want it to all fall to me because that is not my job. Just like it's not your job, okay? Okay, we all understand that, right? It is a part of what I do. It is not what I do. So, that.